What up, y'all? Welcome to the YouTube channel, Real Advantage Productions. I go by Paz B. Two great things about me: I'm a cool guy, number one. Number two, I stand by what I say. I try to do what I say I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm Paz B. This is Real Advantage Productions. And I got something I want to talk to y'all about today. Let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so we got a video of African leaders in Africa apologizing for slavery. I did not misspeak. I said it correct. We got a video, I'm about to show it to you, of African leaders in Africa apologizing for their role in slavery.
We come in humility and brokenness to repent for the sins of the leaders in Africa, and in particular, the sin of sending our own brothers and sisters into slavery. Apologizing
for their role in slavery.
Great deprivations and loss. If it were not for the part that our African kings and chiefs played in the slave trade, this evil trade could not have survived.
So, you know, I've watched Roots, and you know the way they did it in Roots is they had the white people, you know, coming through the land, taking people, putting them on ships, and like that. Now I've heard through different sources, through school, through different sources, that sometimes the white people came to Africa and talked to kings. And people, prisoners, and people that the king didn't like, he would sell them into slavery and trade them, you know, for silver and gold or whatever. Now, how often was it they came in and took people? How often was it that they bargained with the ruler of the land and traded for slaves? I don't really know. I think what happened more often was the taking of people. I know, you know, the part of history that I understand is colonization. Colonization was a big thing, especially in like the 1500s and 1600s, and for centuries, it was, you know, take land. And I know it happened in Africa. That's historically a fact. Africa was definitely colonized. I know about the story of Nelson Mandela in South Africa. In this situation, that was colonized. I forget what country it was, but I know that in the 1960s, there was a situation in South Africa that was 95% black population, 5% white population. The 5% white ruled over the 95% black. And they had apartheid, and you know, they mistreated black people. So, you know, that happened. That happened in a lot of countries. You know, they had the movie Blood Diamond. You know, people were robbing Africa for the diamonds and riches and things like that. Also, you talk about, you know, I'm from the United States. You talk about America. This land was colonized, and people took land, took property. You know, we talk about the Native Americans. We talk about the Indians. You know, we know what happened to them. We heard about the Trail of Tears. So we know what happened to the Indians. This land was taken from the Indians. So like I said, I saw this video come on my timeline, African leaders apologizing for slavery, and I thought I had to comment, I had to do a post, I had to do a video on this, because this is something you just don't see too often. It's crazy. Tell me how you guys feel about it. Africans apologizing for their role in slavery.